Memory. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a memory is priceless. A memory is a way of telling what means the most to you, the things you've heard, you felt, you saw. Together, we saw a deal foster a shared title reign. We saw someone who thrives in darkness and chaos take a walk in the golden light. We saw, if only briefly, the impossible become possible. And we saw an all-in gamble pay off. Today, 27 tributes have the opportunity to make a moment worth remembering, to best every other standing in their way, to be the last one standing to win the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. Teru, Mizuki, Chiaki, Kurumi, Kibo, Kotoko, Mitarai, Maya, Ibuki, Seiko, Togami, Kaito, now, Celeste, Gundam, Kyoko, Genocide Jack, Great Gozu, Pekka, Ryoma, Tenko, Maki, Fat Togami, Samugi, Mukuro, Kori, Kai A. Day. Who will encode this moment forever in our memories? You're dang right, it's that time once again, and I know you're just as excited as I am to say good day, good people. It is the final episode in season 11. It's gone all over the place. We've had new champs, we've had first time wins, and today we're gonna see, oh my gosh, they made it together in District 5. Man, Seiko and Ibuki, love it to bits, but we're not here to goof and gaff. This is a serious moment. It is the Friday before AV Mania, and a new champion may be crowned, or will Celeste be the next to retain that title. Welcome to the... Hold on, it's championship action. Welcome to the Danganronpa Hunger Games. This is about to be a fight. We got 27 characters, one shot at one title, Celeste Champion of Champions title. We got a wild field, to be completely honest. And let's introduce, you already heard who's here, but let's introduce everybody again. We got Teru and Mizuki. Started off this season, Teru already had that title, but he said, hey Mizuki, don't murder me and maybe we could share this championship gold. And she said, all right, I'm here for it. District 2, Chiaki and Kurumi. District 3, Kibo and Kotoko, who won her very first title this season. District 4, Mitarai, who's still looking for his first win. Could it be today in championship action, along with Miss Maya? District 5 sees Ibuki, and Seiko Ibuki has seen finale wins before. She's seen premiere wins before. Can she do it today? Again, Seiko's looking for her very first singles title. My janitor, oh my janitor, good luck. District 6 is a fun district. Togami and Kaito have kind of been at odds this season. Agent of Chaos Togami is the first person to hit at 5%, and you know who he hit on? The man who won his first game for the Champion of Champions title, Kaito. Goodness gracious. And Togami, the man who beat Kaito to become the Agent of Chaos, and now they are standing toe-to-toe in District 6. But we got District 7, we got Miss Now. along with the champion of champions, Holly Jolly Celeste. And that's, I'll make sure to mention something now that I'm thinking out loud about it, about Celeste winning this season. Gundam and Kyoko, District 8. District 9, Jack and the Great Gozu, District 10. We see Peko and Ryoma, District 11, Tinko, and way back Maki, Kaki Maki. District 12, we see Fat Togami and Samugi, and District 13, we see Mukuro. Corey's in the house, and so is Kai, A, Day, and live chat. It is Finale Friday. How do you do? Who are you rooting for? Tell me. First, second, and third in the comments below. I'm sorry, in the live chat, go and do that. In the comments, do it too. Do it wherever you gotta do it to make your picks known. I'm gonna make mine as well, but let me tell you. This season started off with Teru Teru winning that title, and it ended with Celeste winning that title. And it's just so nice seeing those two kind of top off the start of the season and the beginning of the finale for the season. Because they were a tag team for so long, and Teru Teru carried the team for so long, and this season, they both won on their own. They both held it on to that. Man, I'm just so proud of them. Oh, man. Holly Jolly Celeste and her holiday elf are still shining bright. But, I gotta make some picks. I mean, I gotta jinx some people. I mean, I gotta make some picks. That's what I did mean. Yes, I meant it the first time. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Give me Fat Togami for first. Fat Togami got so close in World Pancake Championship action. But I think today he wins the Champion of Champions title for second. I'm gonna take Tinko. I think Tinko's having one heck of a season. I think she's been having one heck of like a year, to be honest. I feel like in like the past 365 days, Tinko's kind of been playing. She's been playing her game. And you know what I think today? She's winning too. In this season, she's gonna have held the tag team titles, and she's gonna have held the Champion of Champions title when she wins today. And for third, I gotta go for a member of the squad. I gotta go for Miss Kaki Maki. I truly, sincerely do. One tag team gold. I think today she wins singles gold. Get 'em, Maki. Those are my three picks. I know that you guys have made yours, and without further ado, it's championship time. But we're in Brand Steel, so you know, there's one thing that must not change. There's one thing that we must do. And that would be to... Oh, Asmir, goodness gracious, what did you... Asmir! This is brilliant. For some last minute training, my guy? Oh. He brought me my boxing gloves so I can clap you-know-who, anybody, not just Kazuichi. These gloves? Oh, I put my hands in them. And these hands? Oh, they rated E for everybody. I'll put these on. You better believe I'm gonna put these on. Toss them right over. Oh, goodness. Every time I toss something over there, there's a slim chance that it's just gonna hit my ukulele. And I just need to move it. I need to move it from right there. I really do. Or else it's gonna get busted or something. Ladies and gentlemen. Just no, it's not tag team action. It's Celeste's first title defense. And we re-stimulate how many times for her? One good toss, we see. That's two. Thought for a minute it was one, but we're re-simulating not one time, but for Celeste and her Champion of Champions title, so valiantly defending the squad. We re-simulate 2 times. 27 competitors, 1 title, 2 re-simulations. Live chat? I think it's time. We had a couple people here who could become 2-time champions. Ibuki could become a 3-time champion. There's a lot of stuff that could go on. A lot of stuff that could happen. But let's find out, and we'll see what happens once we proceed. And Brand Steel, are you okay? Brand Steel, Brand Steel, where are you? I'm stalling. Brand Steel, I hope it's not broken. Brand Steel. Brand Steel. Fresh. Proceed. Okay, there we go. I really wish that this weren't the start. I really wish this didn't happen, but you know, I guess it is what it is. Poor Mooks. Poor Mooks. She's saving her strength. I know what she's saving her strength for, but Horn Bears, do your thing. They sounded the horns. Mooks. Good luck at AV Mania. Good luck at AV Mania. Save your strength for AV Mania. You know what? Save your strength for AV Mania. I see you, Mukuro. That Togami throws a knife into Mukuro's head. Sad. Mitsurai is possessed by Asnir of the 39th dimension. Oh no! Kurumi takes a running start and Superman punches Celeste, sending her flying across the arena, but she survives. Kibo throws a knife into Kaede and said, "Y'all, what are y'all doing with these knives? Come on, calm down." Grey Gozu cries in despair, accomplishing nothing. Kotoko runs away from the cornucopia. Togami stabs Tinko in the back with a trident. Lisa wasn't a knife. Seiko and Kaito fight for her bags. Seiko actually gives up and retreats. Peko grabs a shovel. Gundam runs away from the cornucopia. Samugi was forced to come out of the deepest pits of the underworld for this, and she is not happy. She was catching up on her favorite seasons of Danganronpa. Kori runs into the cornucopia and hides. Mizuki ignores the opening ceremony assembly and plays video games with Chiaki instead. I don't know if Chiaki's ever gotten this event, but you know what? More power to her. Maya grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Kyoko, Jack, and Now get into a fight. Jack triumphantly kills them both. Rest in peace to Now and Kyoko. Teru runs away from the cornucopia. Ibuki and Ryoma make a secret pact to work together. And Maki accidentally steps on a landmine. My picks are not doing so hot, are they? We'll proceed, though. To day 1. Peko accidentally destroys Kaito's cabbage stand. No! There's cabbages! Kiba wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Teru wonders what events are canon to the Danganronpa Hunger Games lore. Togami thinks I have an addiction to getting new addictions. Well, he's wrong. I see 5 people in an event down there? I hope it doesn't turn into 10 people in an event. Kotoko plays chess with death. She loses the game and loses her life. Avi, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate Kurumi? A 4. Y'all know I really like Kurumi, but like, there's some things about Kurumi that I'm like, okay. But I love Kurumi, I really do. If it's how much you like her, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna give her a solid 8 or something. But you know, for hate, I'll give her a 4. Ryoma probably gives her a little bit more than a 4, but he sees Mitsurai holding a meeting with Maya, Gundam, and Mizuki, Asnir possessing Mitsurai. Ibuki sees smoke rise in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Kori steals a tray of Grey Gozu's freshly baked cookies. You know what? For some reason, I think Gozu probably is an excellent baker. Jack receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor. Samugi tells Celeste that she's not a clown, but she is the entire circus. Former champion Samugi says, Member of the squad? You're a clown. Seiko gets drenched in honey. Sticky. Fatogami's not funny. Has never been funny. And he will never be funny. That's not true. Fatogami can be whatever he wants. He's the ultimate imposter. Chiaki encounters a fruit bat who immediately takes a liking to her and joins her side. We proceed. We lost 7 immediately. 7 of our 27 brings us down to a solid 20. But for right now, it's the saddest of all moments for Mukuro, Kaie, Day, Tenko, Kyoko, Now, Maki, Kotoko. See everybody's status is what we're looking at is 20 competitors. All of them have a chance to earn the Champion of Champions title. Former champions Teru, Mizuki, and Chiaki all still in. Kurumi and Kibo never held that singles, not singles title, because Kibo's the inaugural World Pancake Champion. They've never held the Champion of Champions title though, and they're both still here. Maya and Mitsurai are very much the same. Ibuki could become a 3-time champion today. Seiko could hold that title for the first time. Togami wants championship gold, and Kaito wants it for a second time, and this time longer for than just 6 days. Celeste is not out yet, so don't count her out because she says, maybe I want to be undisputed, as they say. Gundam has never held gold either. Could today be his day? Jack could be a 2-time champion. The Great Gozu could hold singles gold for the first time. Peko never held gold in this series. Somebody get her a title, please. Ryoma could bring it home for the entourage today. Former tag team champion wants to win in singles action in his own right. Fat Togami is still around. Could win in singles action as well. Samugi has won in singles action before. Could become a 2-time champion. Kori's never held gold. Could today be the day that gold enters his house? I mean, I don't know. I really don't. If Brand still, you want to work? I'm probably gonna leave that part in too. I'm just gonna freaking leave that part in. I hope. Well, now that I've said it here, I have to leave it in. Where Brand Steel was like, "I'm not gonna work. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm sorting out my due diligence. Let's proceed." We got 20 competitors left. One will walk out with that title, or two, or none. We'll see. We'll see as we proceed. Night 1 begins with Ryoma letting Ibuki into his shelter. Mitarai gets a hold of my soundboard. Within the hour, he's struck down for playing using copyrighted music, but at least he wasn't struck by lightning for using copyrighted music. Togami kills Kurumi as she tries to run. Of course, Kurumi's out here trying to run from her execution. Classic Kurumi Gundam. Is gonna need a lot of therapy after this Hunger Games. Fat Togami goes to the Love Hotel with Samugi, Mizuki, Chiaki, Teruteru, and the Great Gozu. Fat Togami doesn't survive, but he dies happy. Celeste, feeling especially kind tonight, gives Kibo a muffin. Knowing that he can't eat it, was that really especially kind? Seiko traps herself, unfortunately, tried to set up a trap, unfortunately ends up trapping herself. Genocide Jack's trap works though and kills Corey. He's not in the house, he's in a trap and he's perishing in it. Maya has a fever dream while sleeping. She wakes up next to Kyoko standing over. Kaito edits the description of this video. No, don't do that, Kaito. Don't you dare. Peko gets infected with the despair disease. Peko starts insulting everyone who passes her by relentlessly. We lost a couple of people, but also remember your top 12 go on to fight again in the season 12 premiere. It is day 2. And Chiaki fishes. Samugi creates her own superhero identity and enlists Gundam as her sidekick. Kibo and Togami are sitting in a tree. Kissing. Great Gozu sees a completely pale Celeste. She's always completely pale, but continue. Washed ashore at the lake, unmoving. Great Gozu revives her with CPR, but doesn't stop when Celeste regains consciousness. Scandalous. Maya receives a... Oh no, not the knives. The knives today! The knives! They're everywhere! Mizuki and Teruteru play tricks on Ibuki while Seiko steals from her room. Roma joins the Mistletoe Warriors. The group that's waging war against Mistletoe during any other month besides December. Genocide Jack hopes Avi doesn't jinx her. I see these two in an event at the bottom, and it frightens me. Let's reveal what they're doing. Kaito feigns death, but Mitarai sees right through it and kills him. Well, I mean, that is Asnir. It started when an alien device to do what it is such, and it stuck itself. You know what? Just give me the whole... Why not? Why not do it? It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon her wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers, she's no ordinary kid. She's Peko 10. And as we proceed, it is not 10 people gone. It's not even round 10, but it's a fallen tributes and a saddest of all moments for Kurumi, Fat Togami, Corey, Kaito. That brings us to our final 16. Unless I can't count, it brings us to our final 16. Haha! Basic math skills have not failed me today. Teruteru, Mizuki, and Chiaki all still remain to try and become 2-time champions. Kibo is here as well, trying to win the Champion of Champions title. Mitarai, possessed by Asnir, along with Maya. Ibuki remains, as well as Seiko. Togami is here to try and win his first championship. Celeste says, y'all can't win a title if I keep my title. Don't add me, don't count me out. Gundam is still around as well, trying to win his first piece of gold. Genocide Jack's here. Great Gozu's around. Peko's trying to win championship for her first time. Ryoma trying to win that singles title, and Samugi is here. The Moogster is around, trying to become a 2-time singles champ. Will she do it? I don't know. It would be at the dismay of many. It'd be at the dismay of me too, because, you know, she's a member of the entourage. We'll forget about that for now. For now, we have 6 people until your saving grace picks, and we got to get them. The next 4 that get eliminated will not be in the top 12, and they will have to do some real fighting to get into that season 12 premiere. Let's see what happens. Let's go on and click proceed to see what is it that we're going to see. Celeste still feeling kind. It's the Christmas spirit. Is she the Muffin Woman? Do you know the Muffin Woman? The Muffin Woman, the Muffin Woman. Do you know the Muffin Woman who will claw your eyes out? But I'll tell you what, she's giving a muffin to the squad. Genocide Jack, you love to see that. Togami finds a special trident that allows him to return to a magical girl. Now it's time to fight some evildoers. Alright, Togami. Tsumugi finds a big red button, presses it immediately if she were drawn to the glowing red light. Fortunately, the button doesn't do a thing. Ibuki and Seiko, go ahead, girls, go ahead. Exercise under the stars, Ryoma. No, Ryoma, what have you done? Ryoma, no! He got my soundboard. No, he don't tell me he played. Megalovania! It's about to get real violent, ain't it? Teruteru turned out to be a clone, and the Great Gozu was the original Teruteru all along. Mitsurai finished Chiaki, Kibo, and Mizuki away from his fire. Maya grabs a dumbbell and starts working out. Peko confesses her love for Gundam. Gundam lovingly embraces her, accepting the confession. Surprisingly, a very peaceful day, but now the Megalovania is playing. It's still pretty peaceful, I think. Ibuki, Chiaki, and Tsumugi hold an intervention for my pancake addiction, but they're all so confused on what that is, and you know what they do instead? They give me all the pancakes. They give me the pancakes, and you know what? That earns them. Ibuki and Chiaki both need that title, the World Pancake Championship, to complete their collection, and the Mookster is out there as well. Seiko is excited about her super weapon that will take over the arena. She wrote a song about it. Mitsurai receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Celeste, Ryoma, and Mizuki track down and chill with Maya. Great Gozu grabs a burning log and hurls it at Gundam's tent, setting it aflame and burning Gundam alive. Jack is confused. Why is there's literally a pink Home Depot here? Kibo uses a spell. Selecting intelligence out of Teruteru, which shockingly works, leaving Teruteru literally dumbfounded. Peko practices her archery, and Togami becomes spherical. Spherical! He becomes Fat Togami! We'll proceed. We only lost one. It wasn't as violent as I thought it was, but it did take out my guy, my boy, and my saddest of all moments for Gundam! Gundam, no! It's okay, Gundam. He misses out on the Season 12 premiere unless he earns his way there somehow, some way. We got a lot of people left, actually. We still have 15 left. 5 more until your saving grace picks. 3 more until we have our top 12. And 14 more until we get a champion. Maybe 13 if there's a tie. Maybe 15 if everyone perishes. But we gotta proceed and see what happens. Teruteru, Mizuki, Chiaki, Kibo, Mitsurai, Maya, Ibuki, Seiko, Togami, Celeste, Jack, Gozu, Peko, Ryoma, Tsumugi, on guard. Let's go. It's night 3 as Great Gozu defeats Seiko in a fight but spares her life under the cover of darkness. Genocide Jack spies on Maya. Celeste cuts both of Mizuki's arms off. Chiaki goes directly to jail. I think she's eliminated. Can't play the games from jail. Ibuki, Tsumugi, Teruteru comment on what they find nice about each other in order to improve the mood. Mitsurai receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Ryoma delivers an intense motivational speech to Kibo and Peko, inspiring them to give it their all these games. And Togami screams into the void will proceed again. As Mai and Togami hunt further tributes, Mitsurai sees a completely pale Peko washed ashore, unmoving. Mitsurai arrives her with CPR but doesn't stop when Peko regains consciousness. Ryoma asks for Teruteru's axolotl. Teruteru happily shows Ryoma an axolotl in a bucket. Tsumugi receives a first aid kit from the comments section. Seiko is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mizuki is still alive. Still. Jack is like, man, I love you, Celeste, after you gave me that muffin. Oh my goodness. Celeste declines the accidental confession, saying that she doesn't like her in that way. Kibo starts writing a novel we ever finished, and Ibuki beats the Great Gozu with a steel chair. She's like, I'm the real wrestler now. We'll proceed. We lost another just one. Was that like the reverse of Megalovania? Because it's actually a very chill vibe, but the saddest of all moments for Chiaki. You hate to see it. You truly do. Poor gamer girl. Will proceed. We're still at 14. Still not your saving grace picks. At this rate, we're gonna hear Samurai Woman in the singles finale. It's gonna pop off. We're gonna lose like 10 people and I'm gonna be screaming to the void, just like Togami was. We still got Teruteru, Mizuki, Kibo, Mitsurai, Maya, Ibuki, Seiko, Togami, Celeste, Jack, Peko, Ryoma, and Tsumugi. It's 14. And we gotta keep going. It's not even a new champ alert yet. Let's proceed, and we'll see what else unfolds. Tsumugi submits an application to join the squad. Ibuki walks up to her and says, yeah, you're not getting in. You're dang right she's not. You're dang right she's not. Member of the entourage trying to join the squad. What is that, some espionage? I'm gonna decline that one post-haste. Togami challenges Seiko to a dance-off. Togami absolutely dominates. Mizuki is unable to start a fire, sleeps without warmth. Ryoma comes to the left hotel with the great Gozu, Kibo, Mitarai, Teruteru, and Maya. Ryoma doesn't survive, but he dies. Happy. Celeste dyes her hair black. Hey, Celeste, honey. Celeste, homie, you didn't do anything! Jack gets distracted and Peko finds a big red button, presses it immediately. As if maybe she's not a natural black-haired person. I think we found out Celeste's secret. It doesn't do anything. Peko survives. We only lost Ryoma this day. We're gonna have a day of just ones, or are we gonna have the feast? Not the feast! But we will not have a day of just ones because Maya searches for firewood. Peko punches Kibo off of a cliff screaming, Punch Club forever to the heavens, and Mitarai is making Togami angry. Mitarai is not gonna like the agent of chaos when he's mad. Tsumugi wants me to give donuts a chance. I love some donuts. Ibuki, Seiko, and Teruteru come up with a complicated escape plan. The great Gozu gets his ultimate talent license revoked. Is it because Ibuki beat you with that steel chair? Genocide Jack is not funny, has never been funny, and she never will be funny. And Celeste and Mizuki trade talents. I feel like Celeste became a lot more dangerous. I think Celeste is a lot more dangerous now. We lost more than one. In fact, this time we lost 2. I believe that brings us to our final 12. And it also brings us to a saddest of all moments 4. Ryoma, Kiba. They're just vibing today. This is the most vibing championship that we've seen in a long time. It's our final 12, and these are the 12 who will go on to the season 12 premiere. It's actually Teruteru. Mizuki earns herself another title shot. Good on her. Mitarai is here as well. Maya, Ibuki, Seiko, Togami. Celeste, if she loses today, she'll get another opportunity to get that title back. Jack is coming back as well. Great Gozu and Peko, as well as Tsumugi, complete your final 12. But who will win this episode? Who will cap off season 11 as the champion of champions? I believe there's one way to find out. 2 more until your saving grace picks. Until then, let's proceed. It's probably about feast time, so I assume we're gonna dip well into your saving grace picks in a moment. But as we proceed, Seiko catches Ibuki with a giant box of comically placed banana peels. Great Gozu finds a secret stash of pancakes that I was hypothetically hinting at. My guy, Teruteru and Celeste and Mitarai play a game Monopoly. Teruteru loses all of his properties and flips the board over. Any chance Mizuki and... hold on. That's Asnir still. That's still Asnir. Of course, Asnir's so good at Monopoly. It is infuriating, you guys. It is... That's for another day. Any chance that Mizuki and Genocide Jack had friendship is destroyed when they're forced to fight over the last slice of pizza. Mai finds a big red button, decides to leave it be. Peko dyes her hair blue. If it's like a light blue, I could see it. I could see it. Under the cover of darkness, Tsumugi spies on Togami. Nobody perishes, but when we see this feast pop up, as I thought, the cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and marks from the tribute's families. Togami and Peko work together to drown Seiko. Maya decides not to go. Mitarai kills Celeste for her supplies. And do you know what that means? Celeste, you were a real one. You carried that championship with honor and valor and with a heavy weight in my heart. I must say it. It is indeed a new champ alert. Good on you, Mitarai. Tsumugi accidentally steps on a landmine. Delightful. Ibuki, the Great Gozu, and Mizuki get into a fight. Ibuki triumphantly kills them both. Do not count out Ibuki. Do not count out Ibuki. Teruteru decides not to go to the feast. Don't count out Teruteru either. And Genocide Jack bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Just like that, we have dipped quite a bit in terms of our competitors, and we still have a day to get through. And that day sees Ibuki Embracing the power of positivity, Peko does a sick kickflip but fails the landing, falls flat on her face. Maya works at Yoko's items and misfortunes, which happens to be hiring Teru. Teru is horrified when Togami goes to an interview for it, causing him to kill Togami. Goodness gracious. We're skipping Samurai Woman. As Mitarai sips on apple cider. It is Ibuki, it is Peko, it is Maya, it is Togami. It's Teru. And it's Mitarai as we proceed, unless there's an arena event. We haven't had one of those, am I right or am I? Ha I'm right! I'm right! I'm right! Hey, let's hit that, let's hit the, what are we hitting? We're hitting it. Let's hit it. What are we hitting? What do I say this is? This is supposed to be this, yeah. It's musical chairs as the music begins to play. Steel chairs are placed all over the arena. Anyone who isn't on a chair when the music stops is eliminated. Peko is there sitting on a chair. Maya sits on Peko's lap. It doesn't count if Maya's eliminated. Ibuki sits on an invisible chair. That posture, the crossed legs, it's so impressive that she survives elimination. And Mitarai sits on Teru's lap. This doesn't count and Mitarai is unfortunately eliminated. That brings us down to our final three. Could it be three-time champion Ibuki? Could it be two-time champion Teru, or could it be Peko for the very first time? We'll proceed, but first, it is indeed a freaking massive terrible, saddest of all moments actually, for Seiko, Celeste, Samugi, the Great Gozu, Mizuki, Genocide Jack, Togami, Maya, Mitarai. All of these competitors will be back, because they are all within your final 12, because we had 12, and these are 9 of your 12. The other 3, interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I have to ask you one important question. I need you to make some new picks, because your picks might not still be in. Hit me up with this, hit me with it, thank you. It's time for your Saving Grace picks. We could have a 2-time champion, a 3-time champion, or a brand new champion. We'll start off with Teru at the top. This season, he became undisputed. Along for the ride was Mizuki. Is Teru gonna do it again? I told you guys earlier. I said to you earlier. This season, not this episode, that you don't count out Teru. He's kind of a sleeper pick. And as of late, he's been kind of crushing it. He's been crushing it lately. Won the season 10 finale. Won the season 11 premiere. Is he about to finish off the season 11 finale with another win? If he did, that's almost unheard of. That is crazy. That is wild. Between premieres and finales, he wins back to back to back. It's possible he might do it today, but then there is Ibuki. She's held that singles title twice. She could go for a third time, something nobody for the singles title, for the Champion of Champions title, has ever done before. Right? Right. We've had people here who hold it twice, but like 3 times? She could do it. It could be Ibuki's time to shine. And then we see Peko. Peko who we know, Peko who we love, and Peko who's come so close before. You could say that Peko won in the past because one time she was in the final 3, it was her, Nagito, and Fuyuhiko. She helped take out Nagito, and then Fuyuhiko won that. Of course that's a win for Peko, because that's Fuyuhiko taking that title. This time, Fuyuhiko's not here. This time, Peko's all alone. Nobody to be a tool for. What will Peko do in this moment? It is Teru, it is Ibuki, and it is Peko. Live chat, make your picks first, second, and third. Who do you got? I'll make mine as well. Comments, you make them too. Do wherever you gotta make those picks, make them. I gotta go with Teru for first. As much as I love Ibuki and I love Peko, I gotta go Teru for first. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna go back to back to back. Finale, premiere, finale. I think Teru is out to make a name for himself. I think he's gonna do it again. For second, I'm gonna take Ibuki. And do you know why? 3-time champion Ibuki, I think she's gonna just miss it. I think she's gonna get second. Peko's up against 2 powerhouses right now. Two powerhouses, and unfortunately I don't think she's gonna be able to handle it. I know she's a sword knight. I know she's as strong as they come, but never held a title? These two people have experience in exactly this. They've come down to this moment before. Both of them on more than one occasion, and I think one of them is about to do it again. But in that case, I gotta ask you. I already asked you who you got. It's not the final two yet, so I'm not gonna be like, who will it be? I have to say with certainty that we're skipping Samurai Woman. It is sad. I shed a single tear. But Teruteru, Ibuki, and Peko are all standing here. One thing on their mind, and that thing is, there's a championship on the horizon, and one of them, or two of them, or none of them are about to win it. What is their fate? I don't know, but they're caught in it. Caught in a crisis of fate. A golden crisis of fate. The final three, Teruteru, Ibuki, and Peko, will proceed, and we will see that. Nothing yet. Peko puts her trust in Teruteru, allows herself to fall backwards. Teruteru does nothing? Teruteru does nothing and watches her fall down? How rude. How could you? And Ibuki finds a dark Deva in the arena and she befriends it. Nobody perishes, but we still have a day to get through, and that day sees nothing. As Teruteru goes on a serial balloon popping spree, Ibuki's making Peko angry. You're not gonna like Peko when she's mad though. Peko in her red eye, she's about to get upset. But will that win her a game? We'll proceed and we will see. Ibuki receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Peko sets up camp for the night, and Teruteru is getting ready for AV Mania. But soon, this Sunday, AV Mania. But is he ready for AV Mania? Let's proceed and see if he is. No! Everyone's still kind of vibing! Ibuki freezes, her freeze wave rather, stops time. It is an ice beam though, that's too Teruteru for her taste, and Peko cleans the kitchen with her new kitchen gun. We're still vibing, and as we vibe on, it is night. Ooh, night 8 as Teruteru finds a wish ring and wishes Ibuki's neck snaps. Elsewhere in the arena, Ibuki's neck, Peko's neck didn't snap. Ibuki's neck sure did though, killing her, and Peko goes to the dog shelter and lets all of the dogs out. So Peko, it was you. Did Fuyuhiko tell you to do that? Or was it just your love for animals? Because you know what? Thinking out loud, maybe that is what you would do. You do love them, the animals. Alright. I gotta ask you guys a question. I sure enough do. It's Teruteru and Peko. I got one question for you. Who will it be? Teruteru, Peko. Teruteru has been a menace lately. He has been unstoppable lately. Chaos reigned, but when he's able to prepare for a championship match, look what he does. Finale, he got that in season 10. Premiere, he got that season 11. Finale again, season 11. Could he do it again? Teruteru is looking for the three-peat. But standing in his way is an angry Peko who might have calmed down because she let all the dogs out. It was her. Peko, who's never won gold in this series. Peko has gotten this close before, but faltered and let Fuyuhiko win because, let's just be honest, that was in character for her. Could it be Peko's time to finally walk with gold around her shoulder? Finally walk as the champion of champions, or will Teruteru reign supreme again? Peko, Teruteru. Teruteru, Peko. Both, neither. It has been in Teruteru's history to try and win with a tie, and he's done it before with Mizuki in championship action. Co-champions for that singles title, Teruteru and Mizuki. Will he try and do it again with Peko, or has he learned better? Will he try and start this, in this season the way he started it, by tying for the championship? Will he take out Peko instead? Will Peko take him out? Or will they both fall short and perish. Live chat, I know that you've called it. I know that I'm hyping up this moment because there's so much on the line. The champion of champions title is on the line. Let's find out how this ends. Teru, Peko. It all ends with day 9, 9 days, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 championships, 9. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm telling you where these two are going. They're going to see her stop what seemed to be an unstoppable force. She didn't need any more supplies, but she wants them anyway. Teru had stocked up on things that would help him win this game, and she saw them. And for a second, a bead of sweat rolled down her face. She said, if he collects all of that, I don't stand a chance. So she killed him for those very supplies. She has done it. This is something that I think I have also said this season. I really want Peko to come out with a championship. And as we proceed, she outlasted 2 insane competitors. And for them, it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Ibuki. Teru. I really, in my heart of hearts, I was like, Teru's gonna do it again, ain't he? I felt it. I was like, he's gonna do it again. But he didn't. One person stood in his way, and with 3 KOs to her name, hit up that results music because she is your winner. Representing District 10, the perfect 10. In the final 3, she stood against 2 insane competitors, one who's won back to back, and another who's already held that title 2 times looking for a third. They sought gold, and Peko sought glory. The Sword Knight herself has been fighting so long with nothing to show for it. But today, it all changes. Today, her blade was sharpened just right, and she is your winner. And new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions, Peko. Woo, Peko! I gotta say, I am so proud of her. I really am. I really thought it was gonna be Ibuki or it was going to be Teru, but at the end, oh, Peko did it. Peko did it. Oh, Peko did it. I picked her for 3rd in Saving Grace because I was like, you know what, let me just make sure I do my best not to jinx Peko, because out of those 3, I'll be frank, I really wanted Peko. Would I have been fine with the other 2? Of course, it told a story. Ibuki, 3-time champion, that would have been beautiful. Teru, back to back. Oh, he would have had something to scream about, scream to the heavens, but instead Peko says, it's finally her time. And as we proceed, it was almost Mitarai's time, he was in 4th. But I do enjoy seeing Miss Peko, that Sword Knight, take home this big victory, 1st place to her, and new champion of champions. Teru 2nd place, Ibuki 3rd, Mitarai 4th, Maya 5th, Togami 6th, Genocide Jack 7th, Mizuki, not Ibuki, 8th, 9th is the Great Gozu Samugi 10th, and rounding off 11th and 12th, we might as well Celeste and Seiko all go on to fight in Season 12 for Peko's Champion of Champions title. Fuyuko smiling somewhere. That boy is smiling somewhere. He's like, good job, Peko. I'm so proud of you. You'll love to see it. Peko, seal of approval from me. I'm telling you, Peko, good on you. I'm pleased. I know y'all are pretty pleased too. I know a lot of y'all are rooting for Peko, but as we go down, there's everybody else who didn't quite make it, but that's that. I'm sorry, every so often I just get caught in this music. It's real good. It's real good. Mukuro finished in dead last, but I'll tell you what, that's because she is in a big ladder match at AV Mania. She's trying to conserve her strength, and you know what? I do not blame her. I don't blame her. Good luck to you this Sunday Mukuro as we proceed. It started all off with Fat Togami. The knives, man, the knives! The knives! You know what was in Terra supplies? Probably knives! But a knife wasn't able to beat a sword. Peko wins, and Peko takes the gold. Terra had 4 KOs, Jack had 3, Gozu had 3, Mitarai, Peko, and Togami all had 3, Ibuki, Kibo had 2, Chiaki, Fat Togami, Maya, Mizuki, and Samugi all with 1. But the one who stood above them all, Peko. Once again, major congratulations to her. You love to see it. We'll go back to the reaping. That's your new champion of champions. Peko takes the win. Celeste, you had a good run, and you might be able to get that title back. But Peko, more power to you. Congratulations to you. Mitarai, I hope you win at the start of Season 12. I really do. I'm hoping for you. Oh, we'll have a specialty match coming at the start of Season 12. We will. It is a match that I thought of, and I think I thought about it a couple weeks, and I was like, maybe I'll mention this, or maybe I'll save it. I'll explain it during preseason. It'll be a worthwhile match, and the title will be on the line during it. Stay classy, Year of the Zenith. Good job, Peko. It just puts me in a real good mood. And the only thing that can put me in a better mood, is setting this hat on fire. Oh yeah. I gotta go and do that right here, right now. I'll see you guys on the road to the final road to AV Mania tonight. And until then, and until I burn this hat, United States AV is taking off. Stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toon Link. Well, that's not cool. I'll have to fix that. That's concerning. Those lights are expensive. Hey, Toon Link, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalicars, and you. What are you doing here? Where's the sledgehammer? Where's Sledge? Sledgy. Two more days. Two more days. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thanks for watching.